This is Jen Judkins with Teaching Forward. This is part one in a series of videos on the Flubaroo Add-On. This tutorial begins with the auto-grading features of Flubaroo. In this video, we'll show you how to install the Flubaroo Add-On within the responses spreadsheet, and we'll step you through the running of Flubaroo for its use as an auto-grading tool for teachers. Let's get started. Now that I'm in my spreadsheet with the results from my form, I'm going to begin auto-grading that with Flubaroo. I'm going to use the Flubaroo add-on, so I'm going to access that through the add-ons menu. If you don't have add-ons as a menu choice in your spreadsheet, it may be that you're not using the new Google Sheets. I'm using the new Google Sheets. I know this because I have a green check mark inside a circle at the bottom of my sheet. So to do this, I need to add it first by saying Get Add-ons. And I can search the add-ons right here by typing in Flubaroo. In this case, it's actually right on this main screen, so I can tap it. And now I have an option to add it. It's going to give me the permissions that I need to accept. And then it will install it. So now it's going to be available up here on my add-ons menu. So I'm going to say Flubaroo grade assignment. Now, before I did this, just to make sure you remember to do this, if you're using Flubaroo, you need to take the quiz as a student by going to the live form, and I typically will enter last name key, first name key, and that will allow me to identify that row that has my answer key. So I'm going to go to Add-on Flubaroo and Grade Assignment. So what it will do is it looks at the sheet and it checks out the headers at the top and identifies which of those headers are items that are part of the student identification. It usually does a good job of this. These are items that don't need to be graded or included in the grading. The Gmail address is part of the identification of a student, so I'm going to change that. And then it gives me the option to identify how many points, 1 through 5, the items count for. So these are all equally weighted items. And I'm going to say continue. And next, it's giving me the choice to identify that answer key. As I said to you in the beginning, you need to make sure that you, before you begin running the Flubaroo script, that you take the quiz as a student, and you do this just by going to the live form, and usually I use key and the first and last name. It helps me to identify it. It happens to be that this is in the first row because I did it before I allowed students to take it, but you could do it at any point in the process, and you would just need to scroll through the answers to find the one that you've done and just click this radio button to select it. Once you've selected your key, you just tap continue. It's in the bottom right. It's a little bit off the screen here, but you'll see it on yours. And now it's going to grade the assignment. When it finishes, you'll notice that it gives you a message letting you know that it's completed. And you can take a view of the grades by clicking here. Any score below 70% will be in red font, and that'll help you to quickly identify the students that you may need to revisit those concepts with. It will list the students again by their name, but it also gives you a summary of the quiz up at the top here. So this is a new tab that was added. Notice that I can toggle here for my actual form submissions, and here is my grade summary. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about Flubaroo and the way that it can be used to provide feedback to students following the grading of their quizzes, you may want to check us out online at teachingforward.net for additional videos for learning to use Flubaroo.